Well, family, great victory for Barça and Villarreal in a match that was very well played and very well competed by Hansi Flick's team. I think we saw a great match between two top-level rivals. Villarreal came in with incredible numbers, 7 matches without losing, with 7 wins. I think it was 6 wins and 1 draw. Barça comes from winning their last 8 league matches. The match was amazing. I mean, both teams were attacking. And it's true that Barca's penalty was very clear. Rafinha scored it. Then just as Barça was close to winning, the sending off occurred. For me, without any doubt, a blatant sending off that we've already seen in 1,000 images. And even though some people cry and say nonsense, it's clear as day that it's a red card. If video assistant referee hadn't intervened, so what? Don't complain. Just accept it was a red card, period. Renato Vega brought it upon himself and went to the showers. From that point on, Villarreal took a small step back, but still competed very well. I think Marcelino should be happy, but not complain about anything, or say it was a soft penalty, because that's just whining, and I don't think that helps him. Barça was better. It's true that Flick's team conceded a lot. We had some plays where we gave up too much. Serious mistakes by Gerard Martin, Cubarsí, and Valde, which you can't allow when building from the back. But luckily, Joan Garcia was outstanding. He was a perfect 10, and the times he had to step in, he made incredible saves. That's why Barça signed him for decisive matches, key games, for the goalkeeper to show up, in my opinion. An incredible match. The negative note was Koundé's injury. In the final stretch, I'll stick with Frenkie and John's great performances and Rafinha's outstanding game. One more day, Lamine keeps proving people wrong. Another night of football. I also really like the second half, the minutes that Marc Bernal got. I think he's gradually getting into rhythm, but he looks like an incredible footballer. This player has presence, absolute quality, and I haven't heard anyone say anything about him. In this analysis, I think Marc Bernal was outstanding, just like Eric Garcia, who keeps going, and keeps showing a level that's out of the ordinary, out of the common. What a player, Eric Garcia. Amazing. Some minor negatives. Cubarsí, Gerardo, Martin, and Valde were average. Fermin was also a bit inconsistent. Ferran, Torres, and Lewandowski were also poor. Marco Rashford was very active in the second half when he came on. And overall, very happy. Barça leads by 4 points with 8 wins out of 8. And to close, ladies and gentlemen, a year 2025 that will go down in history. A Barça with impressive records. A Barça that has won La Liga, Copa del Rey, Spanish Super Cup, and in 2 weeks will fight for another one. A Hansi Flick with astronomical numbers. I think Hansi Flick's team is among the top 5 in Barca's history in terms of goals in a calendar year. I mean, that's absolutely insane. And with all this, just to wrap up the analysis of the Villarreal match, Subale, who didn't play, Pedri, that Pedri was the big absence in a match where if Pedri had been there, well, we don't know what would have happened, but it was a match for Pedri because there was a lot of space. There were also moments when Barça needed to have control and he was missed a little. But I repeat, Frenkie de Jong was fabulous and I liked him a lot. I show optimism, happiness. I think that Barça is still not at 100%, that it still doesn't have its players at their highest level. They're playing wonderfully, competing at a 10, pressing as they should, and being lethal. In front of the goal, the Villarreal crossbar is still shaking from that rocket shot by Rafinha. I think we should be very happy about it. A year 2026 is coming, and we hope it will be a successful one. The first week of January, we have the match at Cornellà, the Catalan derby between Espanyol and Barça. The following week, during the week, we have the match against Athletic Club de Bilbao, the semi-final of the Spanish Super Cup. Careful, careful. If we win, we'll go to the final on Sunday. Poof, and watch out, because The first title of the season could be coming. The first title is on its way. After that, we'll have the Copa del Rey, the next round, the round of 16, and we'll also have La Liga. So, some great matches. An incredible start to the year is coming, family. It's going to be amazing. So I'm very happy, really happy, honestly. And now the big question. What are you asking for in the new year? As a culé, what do you want from Barça in 2026? La Liga, Copa del Rey, Champions League, Spanish Super Cup? Are you asking for everything? A double, a treble, or what? Let everyone leave it in the comments. What are you asking for in 2026? And besides, obviously, apart from health and all the good things, what are you asking for? And another thing regarding signings, regarding the transfer market, the departure of Christensen, the condition of Araujo. Do you think Barça should go to the market and bring in a center back? I think so. I don't know who or how or if it's on loan. Signed. I don't know. But I think Barça needs to bring in a center back to play. The final stretch of the season. It would be super important. But I understand that it's complicated. But well, we'll see what we find there. Let's see what happens. What fair play we have to be able to use. It's going to be difficult, but don't lose hope there either. And about all this that you always like to mention, all this we're talking about Barça. On the positive side, the situation or circumstances that on the other side, in Madrid, things are really bad. Total crisis. Vinicius, what's going on that he takes off the Madrid shirt from his social media profile? A monumental booing the other day at the Bernabeu. Xavi Alonso's Madrid, which doesn't play at all. Barça just 4 points behind. Everything is going well, but we need to stay humble, keep working, and focus on ourselves. Coolers, I wish you all a happy 2026. And I want to thank everyone who supports us in every live stream and every match. So my best wishes, blessings to everyone, and that's it. I hope that Barça brings us great joy in the coming year. Barça yesterday, today, always thanks, guys.